Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Lake effect snow will continue downwind of the lower Great Lakes with accumulations of 4 to 8 inches possible for portions of upstate New York as well as the Adirondacks. Gusty winds and dry conditions will continue in critical fire weather conditions for the southwest and southern plains today through Friday. Closer to home, above average temperatures through tomorrow, at or near record temperatures today. Temperatures just a few degrees below normal this weekend. Very dry conditions through much of the work week. Low wind rain chances on Friday into the weekend. Winds are going to remain breezy to windy every afternoon. Very windy and blowing dust concerns, as well as a red flag warning in effect for tomorrow. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control with roadblock information for Wednesday, April 16th. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 7380 Nike Avenue, Owen Road, and War Highway will remain open all day.
Last night, the local VFW elected Ryan Nowacek as the new commander. He ran against Matt Crescelius, who was reportedly initially running unopposed. Congratulations going out to Mr. Nowacek, and we wish you all the best. Free athletic physicals for Tularosa Middle School and Tularosa High School students. If you want your child to receive a free physical at school, please stop by the office to pick up and complete the athletic packet. Tularosa Middle School is today all day. Tularosa High School will be on April 23rd all day. The Village of Tularosa is having a regular meeting tonight at 6 p.m. That'll be at Village Hall. You can check out the meeting agenda by visiting villageoftularosa.com. The Village of Tularosa is soon to be a bit more secure and address the ongoing dumping problem.
Fixing to put new signs on all the recycling bins, and we're putting no dumping signs in the recycling area, and some cameras up so that we can hopefully finally nab all these people who are dropping off their mattresses and recliners and all that good stuff. Hoping it does some good.
When are those signs and the monitoring equipment supposed to be installed?
Probably Wednesday of this week for the cameras, and then the signs for the recycling bins should be here, I'm hoping, Tuesday, and the no dumping signs won't be here till Thursday, so it'll probably be, I'm hoping I can get them all up by Thursday afternoon.
Rusty Helton speaking with Crazy Radio. Check out our YouTube channel to hear the full conversation. The City of Alamogordo presents Easter in the Park. That's happening this Saturday, April 19th, at Washington Park from 9 a.m. until noon. There's a community egg hunt, food and craft vendors, petting zoo, bounce house, foam pit, and you get to meet the Easter Bunny. The Earth Day 2025 festivities at the zoo are looking pretty fantastic. I had a conversation with Sarah Moody. She's the education coordinator.
So we're inviting the community to come out to the zoo and celebrate Earth Day, Saturday, April 19th from 10 to 4 p.m. This year's theme is Our Planet, Our Responsibility. This is encouraging our community to reflect on our shared duty to protect the earth and take meaningful actions towards a sustained future. It's going to be at the zoo. It's free entry, and it's going to be from 10 to 4 on Saturday, April 19th.
Check out the Alameda Park Zoo Facebook page for more details. You're also invited to the Easter egg hunt happening on April 19th at 2:30. That's at the La Luz Agri Market from 1 until 4, 7298 Highway 5470. If you find the golden eggs, you have a chance to win vendor-donated prizes. Coming up on Saturday, April 19th, we're all invited up to Tiburon for something special. I spoke with Terry Ratley.
I am the Vice President of the Tiburon Development Council, and we are involved in planning these events. For Easter, we're going to be celebrating on April 19th because we know that people go to church on Sundays. We're going to have a brunch at 10 a.m. We're going to be serving breakfast burritos, gravy, sausage, and biscuits. There's an Easter egg hunt at noon. And there's a rumor flying around that the Easter Bunny may actually make an appearance for all the children up here. So we are really looking forward to meeting him. And I'm sure the children are really looking forward to stealing his eggs and chasing him around, because that's what they do at that age.
Best of all, this event is free for the whole family. Donations will be accepted. For more information, drop an email to terryratley.tdc@gmail.com. That's Terry Ratley, TerryRatley.TDC@gmail.com. Pecos Cyber Academy High School is accepting applications for the 2025-26 school year. This is a fully online public charter school free to any student in the state of New Mexico. For more information, contact Principal June Bowles at 575-415-8350 or check out the website pecosca.us. If you're looking for a weekend getaway and a way to explore the region and maybe learn a little history, pencil in attending the annual Smoky Bears Day event in Capitan, May 2nd and 3rd. 2 days of family-friendly events feature a parade, a firefighter challenge, cornhole tournaments, and presentations inside the museum. Schools and families are encouraged to bring students of all ages to meet Smoky and learn about wildfire prevention, firefighting, natural resource conservation, wildlife, watershed protection, and reforestation.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Smoky Bear Days began in 2004 as a celebration of Smoky's birthday. The Alamogordo Fire Department presents the 2025 Firefighter Games. The games include water polo, hose bowling, midnight alarm, bucket brigade, and three-person hose lay. Food and drinks will be provided. That's happening May 17th at Alameda Park from 11 until 7. The Salvation Army presents the second annual car show. That's happening Saturday, July 12th from 6 until 9. Roll-in starts at 3. That's happening at Desert Suds 2700 North White Sands. $15 registration fee or canned food items. Registration is available the day of the event. People's choice of first, second, and third trophies, plus food trucks, cornhole, music, and more. News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
From basic to advanced computer repairs, it's GalacticGeeksPCRepair.com. Local business owned and operated by Greg Gutierrez. Available for on-site work from 9 to 6 daily. Installations, upgrades, even virus repair. For information, email Greg at GalacticGeeksPCRepair.com. Google IT support, professionally certified.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Finish your high school diploma for you and your family. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
2 service members were killed and a third seriously injured in a crash yesterday morning in Santa Teresa. That's according to the U.S. Northern Command on behalf of Joint Task Force Southern Border. The 3 service members were deployed to the U.S.-Mexico border. According to a news release issued by the U.S. Northern Command, the 3 service members were involved in a crash around 8:50 a.m. yesterday morning. The names of the deceased will not be released until the next of kin has been notified. The injured service member remains in critical condition at last check. The crash remains under investigation, and no other details were released as of news deadline. The Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office Special Victims Unit is asking for the public to help identifying an individual accused in attempting to commit a sexual assault. The incident happened in the area of Academy Road Northeast and Moon Street Northeast during daytime hours. The suspect is described as a Caucasian or lightly complected Hispanic male in his 20s, standing between 5'10" and 6 feet tall, 170 to 180 pounds with dark hair. So basically, 75% of the male population in the state of New Mexico.
Go!
A former Santa Rosa police officer is going to spend the next 5 years in prison. A judge handed down the maximum sentence for Joseph Lucero Gonzalez yesterday. He pled guilty to 2 felony sex charges involving teenage girls. Police say he used social media to exchange explicit pictures with multiple juveniles. The girls told police he wanted to have sex with them in his patrol car while on duty. Investigators said he did so with a 15-year-old. An unvaccinated child in Donna Ana County has been diagnosed with measles. This case is among 4 others that also involve unvaccinated people. Those are in Lee County, and it brings the total number of cases of measles in the state to 63. The Department of Health says the number of adults and children receiving the MMR vaccine continues to rise across the state. Over 18,000 vaccinations between February 1st and April 14th. Last year, there was under 10,000. Do we have any sad music, please? Working without fanfare, federal scientists at 22 U.S. sites maintain the nation's agricultural plant species collected since 1898. This includes crops native to New Mexico. But the Trump administration's DOGE agency has fired them all. Roz Brown brings us this story.
The move creates uncertainty for hundreds of crop species that undergird the country's food system. The U.S. National Plant Germplasm System safeguards the genetic diversity of agriculturally important plants. Professor Iago Hale at the University of New Hampshire says the potential loss of these seed bunkers should alarm every American.
If you subsist totally on chicken nuggets and KFC, that's fine. Understand that that comes back to plants grown in the field. The breading on your fried chicken, the French fries that you're eating, these are all products of crops. And this is how it works.
A court order has temporarily reinstated some of the 300 NPGS scientists fired by the DOGE agency. It's still unclear, however, when their work will resume, putting 600,000 genetic lines of some 200 crop species in jeopardy. New Mexico's pinto beans, jujube, and ornamental species are included in the crop research and data set historically housed through the NPGS. Hale says the NPGS is central to the nation's preparedness because the food system is only as safe as our ability to respond to the next plant disease. Unless dormant seeds are continually cared for and periodically replanted, Hale notes the lines will die, along with their evolutionary history. He says potatoes, the 4th largest crop, require even more care than wheat or corn.
They're not maintained as seed, they're maintained as potatoes. It's a clonally propagated crop, and there is no long-term storage for those things. So the nation's entire potato collection has to be grown out every year. Has to be regenerated every year without fail, or it will die. And the potato season has been disrupted.
Hale says apples also must be maintained as living plants in the open field, and scientists follow strict requirements to sustain genetic purity. In the 1980s, he notes scientists at a gene bank in New York helped identify genetic traits that made apples resistant to several destructive diseases, including deadly fire blight. I'm Roz Brown reporting.
News and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 6 games for New Mexico softball today. Nothing in the area. 11 games for New Mexico baseball, including Cobra at Tularosa. Wow! Go Wildcats! Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, winds gusting up to 28 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight, winds gusting up to 26. Sunny and windy tomorrow with areas of blowing dust after 12, winds gusting up to 41 miles per hour. A red flag warning is in effect for tomorrow from 10 until 9. Your high today in the basin, 86, low tonight of 58, high tomorrow, 85 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today, winds gusting up to 32 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight, winds gusting up to 32. Sunny and windy tomorrow, winds gusting up to 49. There's a red flag warning in effect tomorrow from 10 until 9. Your high today for Cloudcroft, 65, low tonight of 45, high tomorrow, 62 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.